Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday morning and I'm live again. So before I go on site today, I thought I'd just do some questions and answers from members of the general public. My name's Jason from septictank.co.uk, and today we're going to talk about the really popular dog poop septic tank. Yeah, all right. So I'll give you a quick bit of background. I've been doing septic tanks for 20 years for human beings, right? And they're great. You know, humans, if you're not connected to the mains drainage, then humans put a septic tank in, which is like a tank, and they can go to the loo and carry on as normal, you know. And so a dog poop septic tank works on the same principle. Now, I don't know about you, but I've had dogs for years, and disposing of dog poop can be very hard. I've just done that line a bit too high. But disposing of dog poop, you know, it's a necessity. Dogs, they're man's best friends. We love our dogs, don't we? But once you've got a dog, it's for life, and you've got to take it for walks every day, unless you're fortunate and got a big field. And you've got to feed them every day, obviously. And we've got to pick up their poop every day. Whether we take them for walks in the park, along the road, we've got to pick up their poop. And dog poop is quite a difficult substance to get rid of cleanly and dispose of it. And so about 2 years ago, I came up with the idea of, what about a dog poop septic tank? And yeah, you know, since I brought them out, they've gone like crazy. And so let me just show you how they work. All right, so there's a couple of pieces of dog poop. All right, a couple of lumps of dog poop there. And how I had to design it was, I had to design it with people with lawns and yards in mind. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. Normally, a septic tank would go underground, right? A septic tank would normally go underground, and that could pose quite a bit of problems for people, because look, whether you're an old age pensioner, whether you're a single mum, a working bloke, whatever, you know, who the heck's going to want to dig a hole 2 or 3 foot below the grass? I mean, you know, unless you got a digger hanging around, or, you know, a handy groundsman. So it posed a problem, right? Because I know there is another kind of dog poop tank. It's not a septic tank, it's a dog poop thing. And you have to semi-bury this thing, from what I've seen, right? You have to this was the only one. So you semi-buried it, and then you put your dog poop in, and the dog poop goes into it. And the only bit touching the soil is the bottom bit. But at the end of the day, whatever you want to call it, it's just a bin, right? And these kind of bins, the dog poop breaks down and becomes liquidy, whatever, and it just smells, and, you know, it just festers, and it can't really go anywhere. So that's the only type of bin or dog poop disposal, domestic dog poop disposal, that I've seen. So I thought long and hard about this. I thought, how can I make or invent or come up with a dog poop disposal unit that an old man or an old lady could just put in their garden? It was light but robust, and it could go above ground, and it could go in a yard, or it could go in the garden. So I invented something called the dog poop septic tank. All right, let me show you this, right? I suppose that's what it looks like. It's not as wobbly as that, all right? It's my drawings that are wobbly, yeah? And it's a little more curved here and here, but we won't get hung up on that, right? But it's about, it's not very tall. It's about 3 foot in height. It's about 3 foot in height. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's about 2 foot wide, and it's nice and light, right? So when you get it, you can literally just take it straight out of the box and place it wherever you want in the garden. Okay, so whether you're 35 or 75, it doesn't matter, right? Just place it in the garden. And it has a lid. It has a special vent. Now the vent stops smells, right? So it'll never smell, okay? And this is, this was the magical crowning moment for me, right? It has an outlet pipe. But I'm going to show you a bit more about that in a moment, right? So this is above ground. So if you've got a yard, then I'm going to show you how easy it is to put in your tarmac or concrete patio yard, right? But this is just on grass for the minute, right? So it's a child-proof lid on there. And you literally put your fingers in, open the lid. Then you can pick your dog poop up and you put it in. Now, it's got a special shelf or a sump 2/3 of the way down. And all the dog poop lands here. That's where it lands, okay? All the dog poop lands there. All right? And so, summer or winter, it works fine. All right, so the dog poop's there. And the magic is really in this bottom third, because I've got special membranes in there. And there's like a special organic, I've created a special organic home for, and wait for this, organic worms. Now, this will blow your mind, right? So it's a living, breathing, organic dog poop septic tank, and get this, it dissolves dog poop. Get that? It dissolves dog poop. I'm not kidding. So the worms eat all the dog poop. They eat it all. Because look, if you think about it, worms have been around for millions of years, and they eat everything. They even eventually end up eating me and you and whoever else. You know, they eat all the bad stuff. But this is the beauty, right? They eat all the dog poop. They break it down. Now, a worm, let me tell you about a worm, right? I love worms. And a lot of the human domestic systems I sell are based on worms, okay? So let's say here's your worm. All right, let's give you, right, give them a little mouth. Now, obviously, in real life, the worms aren't that big. If they were, even I'd be scared of them, right? So that's your worm. Let me show you how the worms work. What they do, So there's some dog poop. All right. So there's loads of these worms in there, and they can't escape, by the way, because it's a sealed unit. There's a special non-return valve on the soakaway, a non-return valve on the air vent that prevents the smells and odors. They cannot escape. They live in there. It's like an organic compost bin, right? So they eat the poop. They digest it. So it goes through their body and it comes out, get this, as organic liquid fertilizer. That's how it comes out. And so, coming back to the dog poop dissolver now. So that is why I say that it dissolves dog poop, because it does. It's amazing. And so what happens is the worms break down the dog poop. And at the bottom here, the organic, clean, odorless, organic liquid fertilizer goes to the bottom of the dog poop septic tank. And this is where it really made the difference, right? The soakaway pipe. Now, you get a soakaway pipe with it. And the soakaway pipe, it can be cut down, but the soakaway pipe can be put down into the earth. You just need a trowel, 1 scoop or 2 scoops, and it goes into the topsoil, into your garden bed, anywhere. And what happens is all the liquid from here travels down the soakaway pipe and goes into the ground. And then it just naturally soaks away. And that organic cycle carries on throughout the year. 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That beautiful organic process, right, just carries on and on and on. And so the dog poop septic tank, is 100% organic. It's amazing, it really is. And now they come in, actually, I do 3 different sizes, which I'll show you now, 3 different sizes. So that's, oh yeah, so let me just tell you about this. Some people may worry about smells, but let's say it's a really, so the worms are protected, they're insulated throughout the winter because it's a special tank that I've made. So they're safe in the winter. And in the summertime, if it's really sweltering and it's really hot, and let's say it did smell, this is a special air filter. That removes the odors from there, lets oxygen in the tank so it can breathe, but it filters all those poor, horrible smells. And so it's a clean, safe, organic septic tank for dogs. And as I said, you can just go down the garden. Now, let's pretend just for a minute, let's say you've got a yard. All right, let me just show you how this would work on a yard. All right, so what I'll do, I'll delete that. I'll delete it. I'll delete it. I'll erase it. All right, so let me show you this. Let me show you this. All right, so let's say you've only got a concrete yard. No problem. All right, all you do is get some bricks, 1 brick high or 2 brick high. 2 brick high. Sounds like a martial art. 2 brick high, 2 brick high. Anyway, sorry. 2 brick high, 2 brick high. All right, okay, so there you go. And so it then stands on there. Well, you can see why I never went to art school, can't you? So looks a bit precarious, doesn't it, on there? But you get the point, don't you, right? So it goes on top of the bricks and works exactly the same as we've just said. But this is the point, right? The soak away, it can actually go into a plant pot. So let's say this is a plant pot here. And in your plant pot, you've got compost or whatever. It doesn't matter because the organic liquid from here will make its way down into the plant pot. So if you've got a tarmac drive, a paved drive, brick drive, whatever drive you've got, concrete, crazy paving, it can go, it's designed to go above ground. So if it's above ground, put it on bricks. If you've got grass, just put it straight on the lawn and put the soak away into the soil. So you can go into a plant pot or a soil, or the soil. So that is the dog poop septic tank. Dissolves dog poop. So what sizes do they do? Okay, so sizes. So we do a large, an extra large. So let me just show you these two. So here we go. So roughly, let's have a look here. So say that's large. All right, and then we do it what we call kennel club size, which is like a special cubed shape tank. So is the that's roughly what they look like. The kennel club size is a lot bigger, but I'm just giving you the sizes that we do. So they don't actually represent, although that is bigger than the large one. The kennel club size is like, I suppose if you wanted me to actually be accurate in my description of how big and how tall they are, then I suppose, why don't I just show you? Okay, so so it is. All right, so kennel club size, I suppose, there you go. Okay, that puts it in perspective more, doesn't it? All right, so there you go. So they're the 3 sizes. Okay, and that's kennel club size. There we go, kennel club size. So the small one will do 1 to 2 dogs. This one does 3 to 5 dogs. And this one, man alive, will do anything from 10 to 30 dogs. And they all work on the same principle. They are all organic systems. Okay, so they're all 100% organic. They all have vents on, they all have worms in, they all break the liquid down into safe, clean, organic liquid fertilizer. And so that, ladies and gentlemen, is the dog poop septic tank. And so, yeah, I mean, there's lots and lots to tell you, and I'll do those in other videos. They can go anywhere. And, you know, I a little bit about myself. I've been doing septic tanks for 20 years. I love septic tanks. My actual main business is called septictank.co.uk. Okay, so that's my main business. That's where I sell septic tanks for the public. That's where I do lots of videos and free help and information. You can find the dog poop septic tank on septictank.co.uk, or if you want to look for it online, just go to www.dogpoopseptictank.com. So you can go to two places. You can go to septictank.co.uk and see the septic tanks I've got there, or if you're just specifically after some more information on the dog poop septic tank, then just go to dogpoopseptictank.com. So there you go. So thank you very much for watching live today, watching me live. Thank you very much for that. And I will be back later to answer your questions about septic tanks or dog poop septic tanks or soakaways or anything to do really with dogs and septic tanks. Well, not everything to do with dogs. I'm not a vet, but I do know how to dispose of dog poop cleanly and safely. So thank you very much for watching my live broadcast. I hope you have a great day today, and I will see you later.